Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day, my friends. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie, on his loaner phone. The sound's a little different, but it's better than it was. And we're getting there. Friends, welcome to Reality is Weird. And believe me, reality is weird. Before we get on to that, today, that noise is just the wind moving this metal awning around. It's plus 14. It's only going to plus 15 with rain later today, and thus a little bit of a headache for me as the weather starts climbing, but I'm feeling a little bit better. I've tried recording this 3 times, and each time been interrupted by a phone call. Maybe people understand that my phone actually works now because I have, oh geez, and I even noticed this is a little bit off. Wow, the wind is strong. I'm hoping that you hear me well, and I'm hoping that this is going to work because I've been trying really hard lately to get these videos up. My live show Friday is canceled again because I have Pasha here today. So you guys comment below what you want me to do about that, because I can't go live, do a live show with Pasha in the house, and the timing doesn't work anyway because Pasha's busy with his school. Friends, what am I talking about? Reality is weird. First of all, I didn't want to put it in the title because they don't like us talking about this virus. But friends, we all need to know that there are positives out there in the future coming to us for this and other things. We need to have a positive outlook. And yes, a llama might be able to save us. Not that we need saved, but save us from this virus. What do I mean? Look below. I will put a link in the comment section or in the description section of the SciShow. They talk about a llama named Winter. We'll put the picture right here. Winter, who they were already testing as to there are a certain type of antibody that the llamas and other camel types, dromedaries, have that seem to react well to the MERS virus. So they are now looking at, can these antibodies be used as either a temporary or even temporary therapeutic or even prophylactic, therefore vaccine? Can we use these types of proteins? You need to watch the video because I'm not really great at the science, but I do understand it. And Hank from SciShow, oh my goodness, he certainly makes things understandable. So that's what I mean about reality being weird. But reality is also weird when I find that I have opened up this channel to a little bit of political talk, and what I'm finding is most of you that say you're left are just left center. Those of you who say you're right are just right center. We are very, very similar. For instance, Angie 978, love you, dear. Thank you for all the support of this channel. You have been a great friend, and you're liberal, and I understand that. You are not a Democrat. You are a liberal. You are somebody who's a little bit left to center, who thinks slightly different than a conservative would. You made a wonderful, wonderful long comment of how you feel about the current situation and about Republicans in general. And not only did I not take offense to your comment, just like you never take offense to mine, but I saw in your comment a whole bunch of stuff that I couldn't disagree with. I could possibly maybe just say I have alternative solutions, but we're looking for solutions. Right of center, left of center, we're looking for solutions to the same problems. We're trying to understand the other side, but I promise you, Angie, 99% of us do not feel the way you described what you feel Republicans think. Most Republicans don't. The mainstream media takes every single issue and pulls it all the way left or all the way right. You're either for or against. And people forgot there is no white, there is no black. There is only shades of gray. And our media has failed us horribly in not reporting on the gray, they should, at the time when we're so opposed, and only, again, according to the media, most people are around center, and they're so sick of all this us versus them crap. Most of us are in the center, and it doesn't matter if we're right or left. We just want solutions that are somewhere in the center, not solutions that are far left, not solutions that are far right, and nobody wants that. And I can promise you, my friends, the only reason Trump says the silly things he says is because he is the troll in chief. He loves to troll. I have that gene. I have that bug. When somebody whom I don't know says something so ridiculous, I have that bug that's got to troll them and got to poke at them and make them say sillier and sillier things. And it takes something silly to make someone do that. Now, I myself saw that in myself, heard a lot of people complain about that, about me, and I have held back my trolling desire. You know, when I had that troll on this channel just a few days ago, there was a part of me that wanted to just keep at him. Since I knew I was going to lose him as a friend, might as well keep at him and just show him the silliness of his ways. But that isn't my place. That isn't my place. And it isn't what I do anymore. But it's a way to say, look, folks, reality is weird, but it's not the weird that our media is presenting to us. So there's another area where reality is weird. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a chat. It's just a talk. And we can carry it on below. I always smile. Friends, if you see or hear in me something that you think is off-putting or hurtful or appears to be meant as an insult, then you've misunderstood what I've said, or I've misrepresented myself. May not be your fault, may be my fault, but it ain't true. That's the point I want you to remember, folks. If you've heard it, it ain't true. I don't have that in me. I just want us to get along. So, you know, now it's time for farmed salmon is actually dyed pink. Yes, wild salmon's naturally pink because they eat a lot of crustaceans and shrimp. Well, shrimp are crustaceans, folks. Meanwhile, farm-raised salmon have a different diet, and they end up being white. So, they are fed specific plant pigments to get the hue of the wild salmon. They're not really pink. And along that same line, Skittles, red food dye, is made from a bug. Yeah, it's made from boiled beetles. Some of you know that common red food dye, carminic acid, is made from the crushed bodies of beetles called the Dactylopius coccus. This acid is used in maraschino cherry, strawberry, and raspberry flavored candy, and in lipstick. Rubbing boiled beetles on your lips to look pretty. I've never done it. And crackers are worse for your teeth than sugar. Yes, they are. Acid's the biggest cause of tooth decay, not sugar. Crackers tend to stick to your teeth, which ends up being grounds for a buildup of bacteria, thus eating away at the enamel. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. Thanks for being there. We'll see you tomorrow.